Hats off to South Carolina. They beat us on the line of scrimmage, both sides of the ball, controlled the game, forced turnovers, couldn't run the ball, couldn't tackle, couldn't control the quarterback, and so, we didn't do any of the things you need to do to win a football game, and so that's why we lost. And so we got to get better, we got to fix them, and we got to not ever play like that again. So, questions?
How disappointed were you in the tackling, and just what do you think you guys weren't doing well, or they were doing well, that was leading to so many of those missed tackles?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, I don't want to sit up here and say it's all us, right? Because you have to give them credit. I'm not going to be the coach who sits up here and gives them no credit. They got a big quarterback. He's 240 pounds. They got a big running back. He's 230 pounds. And we didn't bring our feet. We didn't tackle the way you need to tackle big backs. And so they're big, powerful kids. And if you want to tackle big, powerful kids, you have to bring your body through the tackle. And we didn't do that tonight.
Especially the second one, but on the fourth downs, when you decided to go for them in your own end of the field, was any of that a byproduct of maybe not having enough confidence in your defense to stop them?
No. I mean, it was fourth and half a yard, both of them that we went for, and we're going to do that. I mean, that's something that we're going to do. We haven't really been in that situation before, but we have to be able to get half a yard.
With the penalties, did it feel like through parts of the season y'all had skated by, and today kind of came back to bite you?
For sure. Yeah, I told them that in a couple areas. I think the missed tackles have been growing, and sometimes the hardest thing to do is learn in victory, because it gets covered up and it gets masked up, and and so I think some of the things that have been behind the scenes and we've been playing and winning through, certainly showed up tonight in a really bad way, and so that's on me. That's my job as a coach, is to get them to understand that to the level they need to understand it to fix it, and I didn't do that, and so that's on me.
After the way it started, did you feel like you kind of gained a little control and some momentum heading into halftime?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know that I ever thought we had control. I thought we should have come into the locker room with a lead. The two penalties on the 2-minute drive, we just gifted them the 3 points to tie the game up, and and so to some degree that gave them the momentum back. We had stormed back, we had taken the lead. I thought we did a really good job managing the clock at the end of the first half, and left them very little time to go down the field, and we gave them 35 or 40 yards in penalty, or 25 or 30 yards in penalties on that drive, and we just gifted them a field goal. And so but obviously at 2020, you still felt like you had a chance, and then we misfit a run, and on a 4th and 1 they break it for a long touchdown, and that's a killer. And then we don't get the 4th and half a yard, and we were able to go out and hold them to a field goal, but that's a killer. And then I still think at that point we're still battling, and then it just gets to a point where we're playing more of a all-out defense to try to stop them from running the ball, and they pop a long one and put the game away.
Off the top of your head, what do you think of the performance of Marcel?
Yeah, I mean, it's certainly up and down some. It's not. We're not built to play that kind of game. We can't get behind like that in the second half, and so once it got to that point and we weren't able to play the game that we're better at, I think that really hurt us. But again, he's still a young kid. He's learning. He's getting better. He's got to be a little bit more careful with the football. Obviously, the interception on the first down, that was obviously a huge momentum swing. I think we were down 10 at that point, and I think he's got to learn. But certainly not on him any of the game. There's a lot of other things, starting with me, that caused us to lose this football game.
Marcel, the starter moving forward?
He's the starter now, and we'll see where we go. Yeah, obviously Le'Veon's a great back, and not having him was tough. We'll see. I don't think it looks real good right now, but I don't think it maybe looks as bad as it might have on the field. So hopefully it's not one of those awful ones. But I do think he'll be out for a little while.
Mike, is there any chance at all that you guys, after last week's win and all the praise and everything that they've gotten over the last week, that they've lost any focus of them?
No.
Other questions?
Does it feel like everything is still on the table for what y'all want to do to make it a successful season?
Well, it feels like it because it is. We're tied for first. We still control our own destiny to Atlanta. We still control our own destiny to the playoff. So yeah, it very much feels like it because it is.
Gotcha.
You guys were close to getting Sellers a few times. Was it just, what did you do to try to avoid the running lanes, few running lanes?
Yeah, it felt like we were close to getting him a bunch of times, and I think we got him none. So that's why I'm chuckling. Yeah, I mean, he's a big kid, and obviously, I did a poor job of getting our kids to understand how you have to tackle a 240-pound kid. We kept trying to go up high around him, and he's too strong for that.
Anything else? All right, Coach, thanks.
Awesome. Thank you, guys.